tribute to the head on the floor. Mr. Chairperson, I think the starting point when debating the Anti-Corruption Commission is a definition of corruption. Because without understanding or properly appreciating what corruption means, the debate would be in vain. Chairperson, corruption should not be looked at in a narrow sense. It must be looked at in a wider concept. It's not a mere taking or payment of bribes, but it involves actions that put private interest above public interest. Mr. Chairperson, it's not the mere soliciting for G-Wagon vehicles and money from suppliers or contractors. It must be looked at in a wider concept, Mr. Chairperson, because at times the Anti-Corruption Commission, they narrow this particular subject. Now, when you talk about corruption, it also relates to policy, legislation, and administration. When you have a minister giving certain concessions, for instance, to mining houses, you must question, did he do that with public interest or indeed private interest? Anti-Corruption Commission, you must widen your search for corruption. Certain decisions that are made in these public offices must be questioned. If you have, for instance, Ministry of Mines giving out licenses, and you are told there's a gentleman sitting somewhere in a corner bearing a certain name, he is the one that is vetting what names should get mining licenses. Get interested. These are things that are happening today. The minister seated there knows what I'm talking about. So let's not narrow the subject on corruption. Personally, I want to tell you, for instance, I've never agreed with the awarding of those concessions by the Minister of Finance to those mining houses, resulting in losses of 3.2 billion per year, 2.8 billion per year, in exchange for a promissory note that will only actualize after 10 years. Is there public interest or private interest in those cases? We want to understand the decisions on Mopani and KCM. What is really going on with, in those areas? Are the people on the copper belt going to be considered, or is it private capital that will be considered? I'm speaking to the Anti-Corruption Commission. I have seen that you have trivialized this subject, and it's high time you rose to the occasion and began to look for corruption, to look at corruption for what it is. Let's call corruption for what it is. It's not a play game where you begin to look at a policeman or minister soliciting for cars. This one wants a G-Wagon, grey in color or black in color. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. Yeah? So the starting point, as we look at the subject of corruption, is to understand the definition. So I want to say that as we go forward, we must begin to look at, first of all, policy strictly, the policies that government comes up with on the floor of this house. There's a new methodical, a new meticulous way of doing corruption. They will bring laws on this floor. The beneficiaries are private individuals. Remember, the only standard that it must pass, the test is it for the best interest of the public or private interest? For as long as the interest weighs more on the private side, just know there just may be corruption in there. Remember, it involves policy, legislation, and administration. So as I stand here, I want to open this discussion on behalf of the people on the left, and indeed for the Anti-Corruption Commission, that this is not child's play. It's not a Mickey Mouse game. This is a game that must be fought. This is something that must be done with the seriousness that it deserves. Mr. Speaker, when you have friends supplying fertilizer to government, fertilizer which should cost 35 million, it costs 50 million. Why isn't SEC interested in this matter? When people are contracts worth 100 million somewhere to put up some health posts, it took people on the left here to fight it. It was only cancelled yesterday, 6 months later. We must take interest. Where was the Anti-Corruption Commission? But if you hear that Honorable Sambo's got a house for $150,000, the officers stop and run to Honorable Sambo's house to go and confiscate zebras and that is not how we're going to fight this corruption. We want you to be serious as you fight this corruption. We will not give you this money for free. You must work for it. As we approve your budget, we must understand. We must understand exactly what is at play.
Order. Order.